Good job.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. So now then I want to show you a few more things, just a few other things with the lettering. This is an example where you stencil the lettering so that you can cut out the letters but then have the negative still there. And the reason you stencil it so the little interior parts of the B and the Q do not fall out. So that's it's a very easy process to do it in the software.
Oh, this is cute.
This one here again shows some lettering with the background. Up here, this flaming, I wanted to keep the letters. I didn't want to weld them together just because of the fact, the nature of the font. It would have kind of lost. It would have been difficult to read. So what I did is I just put a single line across here and welded it to the line and then cut it out. And then again down here, I stenciled. I just had it cut out my initials from the layout. Okay.
Okay. Now this is really amazing how this works.
Yes, this is called a print and cut. This is another feature in these particular cutters that is really very cool for people who want to be able to cut out clip art. You have your clip art on screen, and you have trace lines that are behind here, and the trace lines are what tells the cutter what to cut out. All right. You add these little registration marks in the software, and you print it out. You put it on the mat, and then you put that on the mat, and then there's a laser light you align to the center of the first registration mark. Click on set position in the software, move it to the next one, click on set position, and then a third. You don't have to use all four. Then the cutter knows exactly where this is sitting on the paper, and then it can come and it can cut these out.
And how exact is that?
It is very exact. And this other one I want to show also because it shows the little, I was just amazed when I was able to cut this out so successfully because it was able to cut around the little flag pole and the poles and stuff. So very, very accurate.
That's amazing. Oh, I can't even imagine having to do any of that with those little tiny scissors.
Right.
Okay.
All right, and this one here is just an adorable layout done by a friend of mine, Brenda. And the thing I wanted to show about is that also a lot of people like to do the paper piecing, and that's what this is here. She used her Klic-N-Kut to cut out these different layers to put together this monkey.
It's kind of like we used to do decoupage and layer each one of those cutouts.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, let's talk about cards because some of these are just beautiful.
First of all, these two here were created by one of my customers in California named Chris, and she is really into designing intricate cards, as on the front. And like I said, you can see that both of them, just the detail that the machine's able to cut is just amazing. And this one here I wanted to point out, this is a stamp set in which I took when you buy stamps, clear stamps or rubber stamps, you always have the image like on the stamp or on a sheet. I scan that into my computer, use the auto tracing function to trace the images. Then I just expanded them out a little bit, kind of like how I did that original outline to make it a little bit bigger. Then I had it cut out these insects, and then I took the stamps and then just stamped right in the middle.
I see.
And the advantage of this is a lot of people don't like that tedious job of after you stamp trying to cut evenly around the stamp. And like I said, here you can just go ahead and cut out like 20 of them in white and then just go back and stamp on top of them.
Use your stamps too.
And then this one here I wanted to show as an example of using a dingbat font. This flower here is actually a dingbat, and I'm sure you're familiar with dingbats in the sense that every character in the font is a different picture. What I did with this one is I created a rounded frame, and then I welded the flower to the frame, and then after cutting, went back and we added stickles to the front of it just to make it kind of pop out.
Gosh, that's amazing. And I love these little albums you made. These are so cute.
Again, these were designed and created by my same friend Susan, who did the layouts. She loves her Klic-N-Kut. She creates a different mini album every month to teach in the Phoenix area, and she designs all this stuff. She does her lettering, she does her clip art. She has such a great time coming up. Yeah, she always has. We always make fun of her because all of her mini albums have so many little pieces. She really loves tiny little pieces, but she does just a beautiful job, and her albums are very popular.
These are so nice. You can put pictures or recipes
absolutely.
or whatever.
The idea is that she creates a basic one that you can then make it your own with whatever pictures and extra embellishments that you want to use in it.
So cute. Now she does like to work with tiny little
pieces,
doesn't she?
And this is another one of hers also that she did that's based on Arizona. And again, here's another example, where she had, we kept the waste part of it. And then she has a lot of clip art in here. Some of this clip art she actually just pulled from images on the internet and auto-traced or manually traced, as the case was needed. All these zigzag things were all cut out. This is another example of a print and cut. What she does is she has all of her lettering done, and then she can set the registration marks and then go out and have it cut out around the lettering.
Oh.
Okay, and then she has her
cactus.
Tag
then it's made like that.
Exactly.
Coyote. Oh, and I didn't even notice these are all.
Yes,
I mean,
all
there's
the
something on every
scalloping.
page, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, she
Little
loves the
gecko.
detail,
Uh-huh.
and turns out just to be a wonderful project.
What a great gift this would be to give to someone.
Absolutely.
They can add their own special things to it to make it personalized.
That's right. Very
Well,
much
that's
so.
quite a cutter. It's come a long way from the scissors I still use. Well, thank you so much for being with us and
Thank you
telling
for
us.
having me on the show.
Thank you.